Morning, Paragni.
A very good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
Ma'am, fantastic. How are you?
I'm good as well. How's your week been?
Sorry, ma'am.
How has your week off been? Sunday?
Ma'am, it was good.
Good. Great. So I think we have to just do the long answers today, right, Paridhi? That the
Yes.
rest is almost done, no? Only the long answers are left.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you, Kanak?
I'm fine.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Shreyansh. Good morning, Mocha. Can people hear me? Shreyansh.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So yes, please write question number 1 of the F part. And please tell me, is it all clear till here? Like if there is any doubt, anything like that?
No.
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 We have done till question number E in the previous class. We have done all the question answers up to from page number like in 50 to 70 words. All those are done. Today we just have to finish with the long answers and we will be finishing off this chapter today. Right? Good. So please write it down quickly. Write down the F part. How did a home state organize its people and administration? And let's discuss the answer. Who will tell me the answer? How did the home state organize its people and administration? Yes, Paridi.
Yes, ma'am. Administration of the home state were first. The administration was central during the first half of the 17th century. Second, the home state depend upon four laborers to work for the state, and they were called pact. Third, almost all adults males served in the army during war and in other time were engaged in building dams, irrigation system and other
Irrigation.
public work.
Irrigation.
Okay, ma'am. Fourth, a home society was divided into clans and guilds who often controlled several villages. Fifth, the what is this? Maps and
The what, Paridi? Paridi is got disconnected, right? So yes, in the meantime, she's rejoining us. Would anybody else like to give me the answer? Like it was very easy. You just have to go through the case study. They're asking us about the administration of the home state. Yes, Kana, can you tell me? Yes, Kana.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, administration of a home. For point number 1, the administration system of a home state between centralized by the first half of the 7th century.
Yes.
Second, a home society was divided into clans and khels.
Clans or
often
khels. It was clans or khels.
Clans or khels who often controls
Several.
severe
It is several.
several village. The home state depended upon forced laborer who work for the state. They were called pikes. The peasants were given land by his village community, and even king could not take it away without the permission of the community.
Okay, and I think you should add that point as well, that the home state taxed and organized people by labor leaves and produced rather than land revenue, because this also comes in the administration part. Okay, kids? Right?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right, children? So I think yes, you should write it all. Write down these around 5 to 6 points in this answer. Hurry up. If anybody is having any doubt, then you are again free to ask. Arnav Shukla,
Ma'am,
any
can you
doubt
please?
in question number 1? Arnav? Harsh?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please again tell me the question number 1 because I'm joined late.
See, beta, I would like you to give me the answer of question number 1, because question number 1 is about the administration of a home society. So would you be able to give me the answer of that, Harsh? Could you tell me the answer of what was the administration system of a home society? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Please
The
tell.
home
Harsh,
then
this is a request, bache. Please speak a bit
consolidated.
louder. Your voice is coming very slow.
The home kingdom then consolidated its power for the next 300 years or so. The first major expansion was at the cost of the kingdom, which was enacted in 1522 under Sangmang. Sangmang
Shumbong.
was the first Sangmang was the first home kingdom to adopt a Hindu name.
Beta, this will
Several
not come in the administration part, bache. Okay. This was a part of the expansion. We are talking about the administration. How have they administered their kingdom? That is what they have been asked. Yes, Harsh. Nishika, could you tell us?
A home society was divided into clans or clans, which generally had sway over several villages. The peasants were given land by the village community. This land could not be taken away by the king without the consent of the community. Poets and scholars were given land grants and their work was appreciated. Artisans were scarce in the home area and they mostly came from neighboring kingdoms.
Okay, these points could be added, like the points which you could add. I'm just revising them once again, then you can write them in your own language, because even Sanya has joined us now. So yes, first point, so we can write that a home society was divided into clans and khels, which generally held sway over their villages. Next one, you can write that they were able to mobilize all adult males for military service, what's known as military system. And third point could be that the state taxed and organized people, right, by labor leaves and produced that rather than the land revenue, right? Next, you can write that the peasants were given land by the village community, and this land could not be taken away by the king without the consent of the community. And poets and scholars were given land grants for their, and their work was appreciated. Okay. And in the field of literature, a number of Sanskrit works were translated into local language. His bulk of historical works, known as Buranjis, were first written at home and later in Assamese. These points you can take away, as like you can take these points for reference, and with these points only you can write your first answer. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
And since these are long answers, so you'll send me as soon as you have done the first question, you'll send me that. Okay, then the next question.
Ma'am, can you repeat the answer, please? I just joined right
I'll
now.
help you with the. I have not told the answer to anyone. I've just told few points. So Nisha will tell you the paragraph from where you can look for it. Just look for the home society in the case study, right? And there you just have to see how they have done their administration. You write your answer, you discuss with me your answer, what you're gonna write, and I'll tell you what you are writing is right or wrong. Okay, Nishu?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
And children, there is one request, like I'm saying, none of you have turned the video on, even after the teacher's video is on. So this is not done, guys. Your videos must be on, right? Thank you so much, Kanak and Paridi. Yes. Hurry up. Keep doing your work.
Ma'am, I have said
Who has sent? And please send your work in the group only. Paridi has done. Hurry up, children. You people are requested to keep the videos on. Thank you so much, Harsh. I've got Faridi's work. As soon as you have done the first question, you're supposed to send it to me. Okay, children? Faridi. Karna ki video was on and again it has turned off.
I was sending you the
Okay. I've got Kanak's answer as well. Very good. Do you people want a worksheet of this chapter? Small worksheet? Tell me.
sorry, ma'am.
Do you want a small worksheet of this chapter?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may I show you tomorrow?
What tomorrow? Today's
Worksheet.
work. Harshdeep, today's work.
Ma'am, tomorrow.
Today's work you'll show me tomorrow. What beta? Harsh, I did not get you. Harshdeep,
Yes, ma'am.
which work you'll show me tomorrow?
Ma'am, history.
What about these two questions? You are not doing them right now? Harsh, beta, you're not doing these questions right now? Harshdeep, are you not doing it right now, beta? Tell me.
Yes.
Hanji? Say it, beta. Harshdeep, can you hear me? This is very wrong. When the teacher asks you something, you do not respond. I have received Kanak's work. What about others? Children, please, just one question you have to write. Hurry up, beta.
Ma'am, I'm with my laptop, so I will not be able to send it right now, but I will send you after the third period, ma'am. After that, my phone will be available.
Okay. What about Harshdeep? Send me your work, Harsh. Harshdeep, Mocham, Nishika, Shreyans, and Sania. I want all
Just
of yours
sending.
work right now. Please send it to me
Ma'am,
quickly.
my phone is dead right now and I'm from laptop.
Today you can use your parents' phone, Shreyans. Your mother must be at home. Your father must be at home.
Ma'am, they are not added in the WhatsApp group.
You send me on the my personal number then.
Ma'am, what is your number?
Right, 8126-831820. Please send me your work. Children, if you're in the class, you're supposed to send your work. And you know that you have to take classes, so you must put your phones on charging by night at night only.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Just a minute. Harshdeep, you're not able to open your mic. Try to rejoin and send me your work. Yes, please.
Ma'am, may I return the next answer?
Just a minute. Let me receive first answer from these people. No? Arnav Shukla, Nishika Chandani, Sanya Alam. Send me your work. Hurry up. Can you people hear me? Arnav Shukla, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing, ma'am.
Hurry up. Nishika Chandani, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Send me your work quickly. Sanya Alam, can you hear me? And what about Nishu? Nishu, don't you have your mother or father's phone at home? Somebody else's phone?
Ma'am, my father is an army and my mother is a teacher, sir.
Okay.
No one.
Still, I have not received work. Yes, now let's discuss the next answer. The next question is, write a note on tribal livelihood. You have to write a note on tribal livelihood. Yes, Pariti.
Okay, ma'am. Many tribes obtain their livelihood from agriculture. Others were hunter-gatherer, or most often they combined these activities to make
There
full
were
use
others for
of.
hunter gatherers or herders as well. That will also come, right?
Okay, ma'am. S- natural reasons of the area where they lived. Similarly, they norbert moved from one place to another with their animals. They exchange wood, ghee, milk, etc. with settled agriculture for grain, cloth, and other product. They bought.
They
They
bought.
bought and
They bought.
okay. They bought and sold these goods as they moved from one place to another, transporting them on their animals.
Right. Enough. Yes. Anyone else has anything to add to this answer? Would you like to give your inputs, children? Okay, in that case, you can write this answer. I am still waiting for the work of Arnav, Shreyansh.
Ma'am, I'm just sending.
Nishika to left the meeting only. Hurry up, children. Hurry up, beta. In case you're having any problem, you can ask me. There are 6 children in the class today. And what is the maximum strength of your class, children, in the other classes?
Ma'am, the least is 12.
The least is 12 and the maximum is?
Ma'am, the last number is 12.
So that's the max.
No,
for
ma'am.
better.
Sometimes 12. Like mostly the maximum is 11 only with teacher.
Maximum.
Ma'am, our class teacher. With our class teacher, we only have 11 or 12 children.
Okay. Fine. Today we have 6. She was there, but she left. And children, if you are in a meeting, then just joining the meeting and writing present ma'am will not do it. You have to be respond. You have to respond in the class. You have to know. Just be responsive. Otherwise, so I'll not mark you present. I'll not. And this time, please tell your fellows. Please tell your fellow classmates, your friends, that ma'am has clearly specified that the term for final terms of attendance. You know that you get attendance and class works and your
Yes,
attendance
ma'am.
marks and your notebooks marks, right? For every term.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll be very particular about this. I'll give marks to only those kids who are present in the class. The ones who are not joining the classes, whose work I'm not getting, please just pass my word to them that they will not get any mark for notebook and attendance. I have a record of whosoever have been joining the class and sending the work, and I'll give the marks accordingly. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
So just pass on this to your friends so that they will not be like, okay, we were not aware of it. I have specified this in the class. Please tell them. Okay?
Okay.
Paridi has sent me all the work. So children, if you have also done, please do it. Send it to me quickly. At least all 6 of you must be sending your work, no? Hurry up, beta. Hurry up, children. Please be quick and send me your work.
Ma'am, I'm just completing first answer and then first and second I will send you together.
Okay. Send it to me quickly. Only 2 kids have turned their videos on. Literally, even Sanya has not turned her video. I don't know what's happening to you people. So please send me your work quickly. If you have done the first question and send that to me. Kanak, how much time will you take?
Yes.
Arnav Shukla. First question also not done, beta.
Ma'am, doing ma'am because it is ma'am very cold in my room and I'm unable to write.
It's okay, then take care. It is. Do you know that yesterday the temperature of radio is one of the coldest temperatures?
Yes, ma'am.
And please
Yes.
take
And
care,
ma'am, you
children. This is
Here
the
I go
time.
out from my
grow
home
up.
This is the time when
without
you
wearing
have to take
shoes.
utmost care of your health, right? Wear properly, wear good warm woolen clothes, drink warm stuff. Sanya, you're not well?
Yes, ma'am.
It is visible. Take good care, no? Keep drinking warm things, milk and all.
Who sent you the second answer?
Okay, thank you so much, Kanak. Good, Kanak. Good, Kanak. Others are also required to send me their work. Now there is a think and answer question given. It's not compulsory to write that, but let's discuss it, right? It's about discussion. So, what do you think, children? Do tribes exist till today? Do you really think so?
Ma'am, this question only I asked to you.
You asked to me? Yeah, in the beginning of the class. What do you people think? Do tribes exist today? In today's world, are they there?
Exit till today also.
Just today as well. Yes, tribes do exist even today, right, children? Then they are asking, collect more information about them and determine whether their livelihood is similar to that of the tribes of medieval period. Right, children? So this is your task. Okay. Try to get some information about the tribal society of today's. Okay. Try to get some information about them. Okay. And explain it to me. Right, in tomorrow's class, that are they just even there today? And if they are there even today, then how are they different from the tribes of medieval period? Are they still living the way they used to live in the medieval era, or there are some differences in them? Okay, children, this I want you to collect for me. So let's do the
Okay,
self-assessment
ma'am.
part as well. So I have learned about the social changes that took place during the medieval period. Yes, no, partially.
Yes.
Yes, everyone. Everybody has read about it properly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, they have asked, I know about the tribes and itinerant groups that existed during the Mughal period. Yes, children, do you know about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good. Next is, I
Yes, ma'am.
also know about their livelihood and culture. Do you know that?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, in think and answer, like Aham tribe, they don't exist. Ma'am, like they exist today, but ma'am, at that previous time, there was no government or something like that. But ma'am, today is there's government and everything. So ma'am, why are they still living separately and why our government has never done anything
See,
for them?
government has done many things. Actually, like the like there's a trend like now there are different rules and laws for scheduled tribes and scheduled castes. Like they have made a special section known as STs. STs and STs. STs refers to scheduled caste people, and STs are the scheduled tribes. And government has done a lot of stuff for their upliftment. The government has provided them reservation and education and in jobs, and they have always invited them to come and live with us. So that's it. Once you'll just go and just research about them a bit, then you'll get to know that yes, the tribes do exist today as well, but yes, they have merged a lot with the settled communities and they're living just like them only. Next, but still there are few tribes which still live in the forest with the traditional way of living, and this is so because that they like no, this is their cultural heritage. Okay, and they do not want to get away from it. They do not want to destroy it. That's why they're trying to preserve their cultural heritage in that way as well. And the government is also helping them because this is actually a heritage. Okay. So in case they want to preserve it, we should let them preserve it, right?
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. Hurry up, children. 10 minutes are left, and I have received the work of only 3 children. Harshdeep, Kanak, and Pariti. Very good, Harsh. Please send me the next question as well. Peasants were given land by his village community. By the village community. Harshdeep, are you here in the meeting? Harshvita, there's a correction. The peasants were given land by the village community, not his village community. And even king could not take it.
Okay, ma'am.
Very neatly done work, Harshdeep. Very good. Send me the next answer as well.
Ma'am, how many points we have to write in question number 1?
5 points minimum. If it's a long answer question,
Okay,
there should be minimum 5 points. Okay. Send me quickly. Okay, children, if I'll ask you a question that, do you think the Banjaras were important tribe? How can you, why do you think? If yes, then why? Why were the Banjaras an important tribe? Can anyone tell me the answer of this?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, because they were still a part of tribes and they were like they were a part of tribes and they used to do important work about it. So ma'am, they must be important. That's why they exist at that time.
ma'am, they were most important trader nomads during the medieval period due to their caravan was halted.
They were most important because they were the ones who were mostly responsible for transporting grains from one place to another, right? Even the kings used to depend on them for these purposes, right? And even during the military campaigns, it were the Banjaras who was used to transport grain and the necessary items to the military personnel, right? So that's the reason that they were considered an important tribe. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
right? So if I'll ask you one more question, that hmm, how have they preserved their culture and tradition, children? How have the tribes preserved their culture and tradition? Who can give me the answer? How have the tribes preserved their culture and tradition? Children, what
Ma'am,
happened?
like they have. Yes, ma'am.
How have the tribes preserved their culture and tradition?
Ma'am, they follow their own unique culture
How
and they
have
are
they
following it
preserved it? I'm
because
asking about how. I'm
preserve
asking
it
how
because
they follow. How have they preserved it? There's just one line answer for this. Yes, Parin.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes.
Ma'am, the tribes prefer their culture and traditional by oral transmission.
Orally,
The
right? They have preserved their culture and tradition verbally, right? Orally. Okay. Okay. Do you think that the Banjaras were settled agriculturists? True or false?
sorry, ma'am.
it is false.
False. Okay. And children still have not received work. Only Kanak has also sent me now. Rest children
May
I
I
are
send
requested.
whatever I have done?
Please send me quickly whatever you have done. Please. Kanak has sent me an entire chapter. Well
Okay,
done,
ma'am.
Kanak. Harsh, please send me your next answer as well, beta. Arnav, I have not received anything from you. Very good work, Kanak. Good, Kanak. Arnav, beta, I have not received anything from you. During the first, what you have written, beta? Sanya, the administration of the homes was centralized during the first. What, beta? What is it? Sanya, what is it? What have you written?
Ma'am, the first point, ma'am, that is during the first.
What is during the first what? That's the meeting. Arnav, bacha, I have not received anything from you. Harshdeep, have you done the second question? Arnav, bacha, send me your work, beta. So children, finally the chapter is done. Is it clear properly? And today we have one more lecture. That's the like the eighth lecture we have in this class again. So in that lecture, we'll start up a new chapter today. Okay, fine.
Okay, ma'am.
So do you want to start up with the chapter of history or civics? Shall we start with this geography one now? Tell me.
Civics.
Ma'am, civics.
Civics. Or
Yes,
shall we
ma'am.
begin with the geography one? Geography we have also done right now. Let's begin with civics. Fine. So we'll begin with civics chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.